Hey everybody, it's Nighthawk. Today we're going to be doing another solo Extreme Aatrox run, and we're running with Illaoi today. So let's get right into it. I've been putting off Illaoi for a little bit because, quite frankly, her damage is not really what it used to be. It used to be Illaoi had pretty much insane metrics in every single stat. On PvE, I was doing a ton of damage. Her survivability was great. Her regen is great. Just everything about her was just really, really strong. But unfortunately, she got nerfed pretty heavily since then. And I'm still kind of figuring out the amount that she's been nerfed. This is a good start. We'll start with leveling up Tentacle Slam. Oh, wow. Ability Haste is good, but I don't think I can not pick up 2 levels of Tentacle Slam early. That's actually really strong. If you didn't know, leveling your main weapon as soon as possible is almost always the correct choice. Wow, okay. This might be the earliest ever tentacle evolve I've ever gotten. That's actually kind of crazy. I guess we're going to see what happens. We're already on 4 and we're level 4, so we've gotten 4 out of 4. We could burn some rerolls. No, I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to play it safe. If I was really going for it, I'd reroll here for tentacles, but I don't even have the duration passive yet, so it's not like we could evolve anyway. Like I was saying, Illaoi's damage is just really not as good as it used to be. Even at a higher anima power, we are, I believe, at like 75 right now, so we're getting pretty close to the max. And the damage is just still not great. They nerfed the tentacle damage quite a bit. They nerfed her regen, I believe. It says 2 regen for each nearby tentacle. I don't know what it was before, but it felt like it was more. We're not going to go Gatling double guns here, even though it's a duration passive, because it does not that much damage, and I don't think we really need it. Normally I would take this just because I like it, and it scales off duration, so I don't really get a chance to take it that often. But I think we're going to go damage here. I think the main problem we're going to have with Illaoi is just not enough damage. So we're going to play it safe, build damage. The other passives that we're looking for are duration, obviously. Ability Haste will be nice, and we need it for Uwu Blaster, so probably duration, ability haste, armor, and HP, I believe. We'll see. I want to try something. I saw this on a video, and I thought it was really cool. So if you... Oh, here's duration. Nice. If you click the recall button right when you're about to lay down a tentacle, it glitches out and like places a ton of tentacles down. I'm going to try that real quick. Let's see. It's a little hard to time. Like, I could get Gatling Bunny again here, but I really don't think I want it. I think I'm going to reroll here. Ooh, man. These are all not good. Reroll again? Oh my god. Reroll one more time. Okay, I guess we could go Searing Shortbow. Ugh. Really don't want to blow another reroll this early. Searing Shortbow is really not my favorite, but we'll give it a chance. Let's grab this card. So, okay, we're going to try this glitch out. Oh, wow. We got to level 5 already. That's so good. We're going to get a really quick evolve. Let me grab the laser first. This one's always fun. Come here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Starting out with Ebb and Flow is really strong. I think Ebb and Flow is probably one of the better augments for Illaoi. Size Gambler is not bad either. But I just don't think we really need that much area size. I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but I think Ebb and Flow is better. All right. Okay, watch this, watch this. Okay, we're going to have to time it right when... A little bit late. Oh, it's going to be hard with Ebb and Flow because the ability haste is changing. I should have tried it before that. Okay, let me kill this guy real quick. I swear I'm not delaying on purpose. It's just difficult to make this work. Okay, so we have a level 10 tentacle evolve. That's got to be one of the earliest ones I've ever gotten, especially without like trying to force it. Ice Blast Armor is always a good pickup. Gonna pick that up. Okay, let's try this. Right now. Nope, a little too early. There we go. Okay, see? It spawns like a ton of different tentacles. If you time it correctly, it spawns like 15 tentacles. So we're going to try it right now. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't know how useful that really is. It's probably a little easier to do without ebb and flow messing up my ability haste all the time, but maybe we'll make it useful versus the Aatrox fight. Oh, look at that one. That was like 20 tentacles. We have 6. Yeah. So we have like 32 tentacles down right now. That's so funny. I wonder if it's pointing down a large tentacle, if it will spawn like 15 large tentacles. Yes, it will. Look at that. Okay, we're not going to abuse that too much because I don't think that's really in the spirit of the run. Bug abusing is fun, but it's not really what I'm trying to do on this channel. We may do it a couple times if we need some damage versus Aatrox, but we'll see. It's also a little clunky to do. I wanted to thank everyone for the excellent response to my tier list that I put out on Saturday. I really wasn't expecting a lot of attention towards it. I thought I was too late in the game to really do tier lists since it's been like a couple weeks since Swarm came out. I thought people may be getting bored with Swarm, but honestly, a lot of people came out, shared their opinions. We want ability haste, but we also want armor. I think we'll take armor first. A lot of people shared their opinions. Some people called me bronze and stupid for my tier list, and I mean that's fair. That's their right as a YouTube commenter. But I think a lot more people were pretty happy with the tier list and okay. Last passive. Bear with me for 1 second while I tangent. Last passive, area size to evolve this. Is there anything else I really need? I have ability haste. I have duration. I have XP. I kind of wanted HP, but I don't think I can give up an evolve. So I think we're just going to go area size. It's not a bad stat on Illaoi. It makes her tentacles bigger. Not generally one that I would go for. If I didn't already have an evolve for it. But hey, part of the beauty of Swarm is that you don't always get exactly what you want. Anyway, like I was saying, I was really happy with the response to the tier list. We had a lot of comments, the most comments I've ever had on a video. A lot of people sharing their opinions, saying like, hey, they agreed. Hey, they kind of slightly disagreed. They thought some champions were stronger, some weren't. And then some people saying I was stupid. But like I said, that's kind of just how it goes. But I really appreciate everyone sharing their opinions, even the people who said I was stupid. I don't mind. I don't claim to be an expert. I just wanted to share my thought process and where I come from on this game. So I'm not always going to be... We're not going to pick Train. I'm not always going to be objectively correct about everything, but I do think that I have at least a somewhat educated opinion. Played a lot of the game. But with Swarm, there's always going to be things that you don't get perfect. And there's always going to be things that people just disagree with, just because that's how the games work. Okay, rounding out with Uwu Blaster. I kind of want to get one more high damage weapon. I don't really know what that would be. Don't have crit. Not really sure. We're going to think about it for a little bit. I'm actually going to go pick up those cards. I usually hold those, but I'm already pretty high on my evolve schedule, so I'm not really that worried about not getting the evolves early. Tibbers? You know what? We're going to pick Tibbers. Normally not my favorite weapon, but it's an evolve with duration. It's actually fairly good single target damage. Like he kind of wails on bosses. So we'll try it out. I've run Tibbers a decent amount, but generally not my go-to. If I was going to pick it on anyone, it would be Illaoi just because of duration. So I'm going to quickly get back to the... Oh, shoot, I'm messing up my thing. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Illaoi can't recall. Oh, okay. Good to know. Her main weapon interrupts the recall. I don't think that happens with most other characters, other than maybe Riven. Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize that. I guess that's why the weird glitch works with her tentacles. The more you know. Another little fun fact about Swarm. The recall bug does not work on Illaoi. Okay. Gonna grab this. Hopefully get a strong augment. With haste is pretty good. Juggernaut's pretty good too, though. We already have armor passive. Do we want more move speed? I mean, we don't have anything that really scales off move speed. Move speed is always good, but really, I'm just kind of worried about not having enough damage late game. So we're just going to go everything that gives us damage. That'll end up being, what is it, 0.5% damage per armor. I think we're going to end up at around 90 armor. I think that's generally speaking what happens. So that'll be about 50% more damage, which is about the same as the damage passive. So not bad. This is probably one of the highest damage Illaoi builds I've ever gone, not including augments, obviously. Like, if you can get cross-country or ramming runner, you're going to have way more damage, but just in terms of, like, the passives and the weapons. And I think that's kind of necessary. We really only have one defensive, two if you count Searing Shortbow. So we'll see how it works out. I think this should be fine, especially because we're at 70 anima power. I'm not really worried about it. If I was at a lower anima power, I would be pretty worried about my damage, but I think we'll be okay. We'll see. We've reached the point of the stage where the bombs are spawning, and as always, Ubu Blaster is carrying us through the bomb stage. Even with level 1, it's sort of just killing all the bombs before they get to us. Tibber's doing Tibber's things by beating on the bosses. Alright, we've already got another evolve going. Good evolve luck this run. If you've watched some of the other videos I've done, my evolve luck has not usually been this strong. Sometimes I'm stuck until the very end. But yeah, just what I was saying earlier about everyone's responses to the videos I've been making recently. I really appreciate it. It's actually really cool to see people showing up and reacting positively or negatively to the videos. I'm not really a YouTuber, so to speak. I've been making videos off and on for over 15 years, but never intentionally trying to like make money or anything like that. Oh, that hurt. Jesus. Wow, those meteors chunk. Gotta be careful with that. That's a good way to end a run. Honestly, I would have thought with armor, they wouldn't do that much damage, but maybe they do true damage? That would make sense. Cut through the armor. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really do YouTube for anything. I don't even make money off of it. I just reached the threshold where I could get monetization, but not even like real monetization. It's only like the channel members and stuff. I think we need 1,000 subscribers to reach real monetization. So hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're almost to 1,000. Not really, but we're getting close. But yeah, it's really cool. I've been doing this for 15 years off and on, making content in my spare time, just enjoying it, learning about myself, learning about YouTube, that kind of thing. And this last couple weeks, I've really been trying to try something new, kind of get into the YouTuber game, see how it works out. I'm not really expecting to do this full time or anything, sort of just a fun hobby, learn some things, but you never know. Something to do in my spare time anyway. I have a lot of downtime right now at work, so it's really easy to think about and plan videos during that time. All right. Getting back to the game, the run's going pretty good so far. Doing pretty good on our evolves. We've almost got... we already got Ubu Blaster evolved, so that's strong. I think we're going to start picking up cards. We really don't need to hold them right now, because we have so many of our evolves. The only thing we're missing is Ice Blast and Tibbers. So we'll hold one for Ice Blast. We should be able to get it pretty soon here. But other than that, we're probably pretty fine. Here's a question for y'all, actually. When you're maxed out build, do you save your rerolls for anything specifically? Like, I don't need to save my rerolls for, like, getting passives or weapons now, obviously. But I still have a couple left. Do you reroll to try and get, like, another weapon? Or do you just kind of forget about them? I usually just forget about them. But I think I should be rerolling to, like, max out my weapons. I think that's the optimal play. Not that it really matters that much. You're going to get to maxed out most of the time anyway, as long as you have the evolved passive. But, like, as of right now, I have 4 out of 5 weapons evolved. Do I just reroll to try and get Tibbers? Does it matter? Who knows? So, that's my question. That's my homework for chat today. For chat, sorry. I feel like I'm streaming. That's my homework for commenters today. If you're watching the video and you have an opinion on that, let me know. I'd love to discuss about it. See what you think. I kind of like Searing Shortbow, or sorry, Evolved Ember Shot. I don't know how good the damage is. I don't think it's very good. But it's a lot of AoE. It looks pretty. I mean, that's kind of like why I like it. It's just pretty looking. Nice blue flames. Oh, the frogs are eating me up, man. I'm trying to get the stupid yarn with the frogs. This is gonna be a little difficult. Let me grab this boon real quick. Maybe it'll be helpful. Not really, actually. That's actually kind of not helpful at all. Alright, I guess we're going to be manually rolling the yarn. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Last augment with haste is always strong. We were thinking about that earlier. Circle of stats is fun, I guess. Projectile count almost does nothing for me. Well, it does a little bit. So with haste would be 1% move speed for every 2 haste, so that would be about 120 move speed. I think that's just too strong to give up. We need move speed to dodge Aatrox late game. So we're going to go that. Circle of stats is definitely interesting, but we'll keep the move speed. We're going to be really fast when the ebb and flow hits max peak. I could leave this on, but I think it's kind of distracting. Even at smallest interface size. That's actually another question for you guys. Do you prefer having the stat panel open or closed? I think if it didn't have this in the top left corner, I'd be fine with leaving it open. But with the stupid cheat panel that I don't really need anymore, it's kind of annoying. I'll leave it open for now. We'll see. Usually I leave it closed because I just don't like the screen real estate being stuck. But I really don't think it matters that much. It's not that big. Okay, well, this is going pretty well. Our damage isn't amazing. We're at 450. Actually, that's better than I was expecting. 450 without any, like, crazy damage augments is pretty good. Heading towards the end now. We're going to finish this Belvest passive. Finish out Tibbers Evolve, hopefully. And see how we do versus Aatrox. I'm gonna ult here just to be safe. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Come on. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, stupid wave. There we go. Okay. Starting to lag a little bit. I think that's the tentacles. Yeah, see, the tentacles, like, I don't know if you can really tell on the video, but my input's being delayed, and it's a little jittery. My input's being delayed by quite a bit. So that's going to make dodging a little harder versus Aatrox, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we need to hurry up and get Tibbers evolved because we're running out of time. There we go. Okay, we got the Tibbers evolved. We have a couple of cards left on the bottom left. Grab those real quick. Max out our armor for survivability. Should be able to get to these cards in time. We were a little late on our XP passive. Generally speaking, you want to level that up as soon as possible, but we just weren't really getting that lucky on it. But not bad. What I'd want to do in this situation is be already setting up tentacles versus Aatrox, because you can actually preset them up where he spawns in, but I just didn't have the time for that. We're a little late on our Belveth thing, so we'll just do it normally here. Try to get as many kills before the end. We only need one more level to max out. I think we'll get it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We got it in the cutscene. Okay. Phase 1 is not really going to be scary. The scariest thing is just seeing how long it takes us to do it. But I think with this build, it shouldn't be too bad. We're going to ult because it's on such a short cooldown. One of the things that you can do... Oh, that's interesting. The thing went away. One of the things you can do is keep track of your ebb and flow. It's another little hot tip for the game. Keep track of your ebb and flow, and when it's at max, that's when you want to use your abilities, like your ultimate, because then it will be put on the shortest possible cooldown. Not always something that you can do. Sometimes you just need to ult, but if you can do it, it helps quite a bit. Like, see, we're at 205, 227, 249, Okay, we didn't do it quite max, but we did it pretty high. We get to ult. It's only on a 20-second cooldown. Lots of tentacles. Beating up Aatrox. Just see, this is the crazy thing. I'm at 474 AD. I've got 50-ish tentacles down right now. I can tell by the HP regen. And they're all beating on Aatrox, and they just are not doing that much damage. And just imagine if I was at a lower anima power. That's kind of the issue that I have with Illaoi. They just nerfed her tentacle damage so much. It's sort of pathetic. Definitely a little frustrating. Now, this isn't the highest possible build, like highest possible damage build you can go, but it's pretty up there. Like Uwu Blaster, Tibbers, Searing Shortbow, not great. Deep Freeze, not great for damage, but obviously good for survivability. And then just a ton of tentacles. Like, come on. Pretty crazy. Okay, let's see. We're at mostly high. Mostly high. There we go. Not doing it quite at the peak. Okay, have to dodge the swords. That's the nice thing about Illaoi. Oh my god, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die. This part is my bane. I just can't keep track of all the things. Okay, we're good. The swords are rough, man. There's so many things to keep track of. We're gonna ult again here. I thought my survivability would be a little better with this much armor, but it's just really not that great. Yeah, we need to stack up our frost armor. Heal back up off the tentacles. There's so many things to keep track of visually. Bullet hells were never my strong suit. Ooh, wave, wave, wave. Okay, nice. Ult again. Looks like we're doing pretty good damage. It was a little close there, but I think we're okay here. We just need to keep dodging these swords. Not like that. Come on. Come on. Close it out. Close it out. We're gonna heal. Thank God for that. Whew, okay. They always make it a little close at the end there. Definitely not my strongest build I've ever gone. Just the damage, like if I had gone health and some more defensive stuff. There we go. Defeat Aatrox with Illaoi. Here we go. I feel like my damage would have been just too low to reliably kill him there. So we pulled off the Illaoi build. A little close at the end. Not terrible, though. I was pretty happy with this build. I think if I was to change anything, it'd probably just be swapping out Evolved Ember Shot for something a little bit higher damage. But other than that, pretty good. Area size, I probably would have swapped with max health just for a little bit more survivability. But pretty happy with that overall. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Keep eyes on the channel. We're going to be making more build guides. The next build guide voted by popular demand by the community poll. Something like 200 people voted on the poll for Xayah. So we're going to have a Xayah build guide coming up. I'm actually going to make that right now. And we're going to be putting it out fairly soon. And then after that is going to be Riven. And then after that, we'll do another poll maybe to decide who comes next. So keep track. Hey, hit that subscribe button and the like button. Maybe we'll get to 1,000 subscribers. Who knows? We'll see if I can do this a little bit more reliably in the future. Hey, Thanks for watching. Keep enjoying Swarm.